We have more Superman Silver Age dailies, and today's story is The Reporter of Steel, which ran from November 6, 1961 to December 23, 1961, with story by Jerry Siegel and art by Wayne Boring. It was an adaptation of a story from Action Comics number 257, published in October 1959, with story by Otto Binder and art by Wayne Boring. In the Metropolis prison cell of the world's most dangerous criminal, scientific genius, Luthor. Little do the guards suspect I'm transforming this radio into a super ray projector. Now I'll use the tweezers to remove this speck of element Axiom I hid in the filling of this hollow tooth before Superman captured me. It will furnish super energy for my device. After placing the Axiom within his invention, it's done. Now this super ray will give me superpowers. Let the world beware. Wait, I'm confident this super ray I've invented can give a person superpowers, but how do I know the person won't die from after effects? I must test it on someone. And that's where this second amazing device, which I secretly made previously, will come in handy. That atom transmitter will project my image outside the prison walls for 10 minutes, but it will be a solid image of me and the super ray device I'm holding. An instant later, as a solid form materializes miles away, I'm still back in prison, but I can see and hear through this projected double of me. My gang's hideout is in that old house. Meanwhile, you're driving so slowly, Clark, as though you're afraid for us to check that tip about the hideout used by Luthor's gang. By pretending nervousness, I can stop Lois from suspecting I'm really Superman. Stealthily, Luthor's materialized solid image approaches an old hideout. Now to test the super ray on one of my men. If it doesn't kill him, it'll be safe for me to use on myself. But after climbing the fire escape, the mob's gone. They must have moved to another hideout. I have less than 10 minutes to find some other guinea pig. Here comes my guinea pig now. It's none other than Clark Kent. See anyone, Clark? No, the old place is empty, Lois. Luthor's gang must have skipped from the hideout. Maybe we can find a clue inside leading to their new hideout. If Kent dies from my super ray, who cares? He seems unharmed. Cautiously, Luthor's projected solid form acts. But did Kent gain superpowers? I'll soon find out. This stone cornice is loose. I'll push it down on him. Look out, Clark. That stone is falling. It'll crush you, and oh my goodness, it only broke apart. Why, Clark, you're invulnerable. Then you must be Superman. Great Scott, my secret identity is exposed. Gasp, that falling stone didn't kill you. You're unharmed. Now I have proof you're Superman. Wrong, Miss Lane. Luthor, how'd you break jail? Never mind that. Just let me explain that Kent isn't Superman. My super ray gave him superpowers that'll last for days. That's his first dumb move in this story, that there's more to come. Already, or unknown to him, I already had superpowers. Does this device really work? Wait, I see something which proves it does. My telescopic vision cites proof that Luthor's super ray does work. That tiny fly is smashing a spider web. It must have flown through Luthor's super ray by accident. It became a superfly. That proves Luthor's ray can work on others. As a test of your new super strength, Kent, lift that parked car. What a situation. I've got to pretend his ray worked on me. Now do you doubt that my super ray has given Clark Kent superpowers, Miss Lane? I'm convinced. Why did you give me superpowers, Luthor? Back in the cell, Luthor speaks for his projected image. It's an experiment. If you show no ill effects from the ray in 3 days, it'll be safe for me to give myself a lifetime dose. At the old house, having superpowers, I'll break jail, defy Superman, and rule the world. His second dumb move. Yes, Kent, if you suffer no ill effects from my super ray, in 3 days I'll break jail, defy Superman, and rule the world. So that's your plot. Well, I'll smash your machine and have you jailed. How can you jail me when I'm already in jail? You see, this was only a solid image of me. It's dematerializing now. Back in Luthor's cell an instant later. The atomic transmitter burned out. I'll dismantle this super ray device before Kent tips off the warden. I'll put the parts back together as a radio. Crack. It's amazing, Clark. A solidified image of Luthor gave you superpowers with a super ray, then disappeared. We must warn Metropolis, prison warden of Luthor's plot, soon. Your story is hard to believe, but come with me to Luthor's cell. Thanks, Warden. What super ray projector, Kent? You're imagining things. Search my cell if you wish. How could he hide it in this cell? Well, there is the radio. I've searched everywhere, but I can't find Luthor's super ray projector in this cell. That's because I dismantled it and put the parts back together again as a radio. Let's go, Lois. Luthor can't be arrested. Goodbye. It was nice having company. Come again anytime. If Luthor decides to use his super ray on himself 3 days from now, it'll mean big trouble for the world. What'll happen now that meek, mild Clark Kent has superpowers? At the Daily Planet. You're kidding. It's no joke, Perry. Luthor's super ray has given Clark temporary superpowers. They don't realize I already possess superpowers as Superman. What a scoop, Clark. I'll put out an extra. Write a feature about how you became the reporter of steel. Gosh, look at him typing at super speed. What a feat. Clark's a regular Superman. Great story, Clark. Say, now that you're super powerful like Superman, you could do a super good deed for us, just the way he would. Our presses have jammed. Lead me to them. Soon? The power's failed, but you're spinning the roller and keeping the papers moving. That reminds me, all Metropolis will be watching me for days, and I'll be unable to change to Superman, so I'll send an X-ray beam to the secret closet in my apartment and activate one of my Superman robots. It'll pinch hit for me. Under Clark's secret X-ray guidance, the Superman robot flies to the office. Look, Superman, Clark has all your superpowers. Great guns, how did this happen? After Clark repeats his story, don't worry, I'll be prepared to battle Luthor in 3 days. Meanwhile, I've got to leave Earth. I promised scientists to retrieve some space capsules orbiting the moon. Luckily, that space capsule project came up. With my robot handling it, I'll be able to continue my unwilling role as Super Kent. What an extra. People will be curious to see you, Clark. They'll probably mob the office soon. They will, eh? Ah, that wouldn't do at all. To prevent it, I'll put on a public showing of myself at the Metropolis Stadium. I'll make this arrangement for you this afternoon. He's flying just like Superman. Astounding. As Lois and Perry arrive to take in the show. Wait, Perry. Even if you're my friend, you can't just walk in. Buy a ticket like everyone else. Great Caesar's ghost, Clark. Are you trying to make money from your superpowers? Superman never did. Superman was a fool to give free shows. I'm going to cash in while I have temporary superpowers. I could become rich in the next 3 days. Goodness, Perry, Clark has turned greedy. As the reporter of steel performs with props he previously prepared. Wham, wham. Look, Super Kent is letting the mechanical steel mallet pound him like a nail into a slab of hard concrete. Folks, this is nothing. Wait till you see what I do next. Whump. Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen a circus lion tamer stick his head in a lion's mouth. But watch this. Look at that. He's putting his head in a tiger shark's mouth, but he's unharmed by the fierce teeth. What a stunt. After the show, Clark, you're misusing your superpowers by making money with them. Don't be silly, Lois. This is the chance of a lifetime, and I'm going to make the most of it. Tomorrow I'll gather riches much faster out of the sea. Next morning on a beach, as a crowd quickly gathers. This is where I get rich quick, folks. Try hard not to drool. Undersea, Clark Kent gathers riches in huge quantities. This sunken pirate ship is loaded with gold. My X-ray vision found this silver deposit lying miles beneath the ocean's bottom. I gathered 1 million oyster shells. Many of them had pearls. Later in Metropolis, look, there is a procession of armored cars. Back, everybody. Super Kent hired them to take his treasures to the bank. He's too busy making more wealth to do the job himself. So we'll see what happens with Super Kent in part 2.